saying I want to eat, right? Like there's a lot of answers for that. It's like saying I want to do sports. Like there's a lot of but can you, I mean, you can imagine being an agency and having your client come to you and say, we want to do sports. How do you take that? And that is the unfortunate part is that when you watch someone play Fortnite, yes, they're competing against 99 other people. So in a sense, they are competing. But one of the first slides I have in every one of my decks is defining the difference between esports and gaming. And that esports is a subsection of gaming, like professional sports are a subsection of sports. So like you have to understand, because if you're going to go into those spaces, you have to understand the difference. Because gaming is a broad definition. It involves a lot of different things, from walkthroughs and playthroughs all the way through, you and your buddies playing and having, multiplayer experiences. That is not necessarily what esports is all about. And if you blur those lines together, you're misinforming your strategy. And that's a big deal, right? Your strategy for your AAU basketball team partnership is not how you should apply to your NBA team agreement, right? And it's the same idea. And so getting brands to understand the difference is, I think, the biggest challenge we have right now, because everyone hears Fortnite, Ninja, esports, and like those three things are not actually in alignment 80% of the time. Like Ninja does compete in fall in events, but when we talk to brands, I'm always saying three things, right? It's organized, right? So there are rules, there are invites, there are qualification materials, it's broadcasted, and there's a prize pool. That prize pool can scale from $27 million to a keyboard and mouse, but like you and your buddies playing Madden in the basement, drinking beers is not esports. Like it's fun, it's competitive, but it's not esports. Sure. And I think that's where getting people to understand those definitions will help. And also when it comes to valuations of teams, like when someone comes in and says, oh, the esports market is this gigantic market, well, what do you define? Are you saying like Ninja's viewership on Twitch counts towards a team's growth strategy? Okay, well, is that accurate? So even from an investor perspective, understanding the differences between the two is super important.